is the biggest thing for me. It's awful. I eat one thing and I look like I'm 9 months pregnant. And so that had went down a lot as well. And the last thing for me would be sleep. I would never sleep, and it was not a deep sleep. If I was, my clock was off, and it shifted everything to having a normal clock again and deep sleeping better than I had slept in forever. So those are a lot of major things that has changed with PCOS for
Mhm.
me.
Awesome. That's amazing that you're able to like regulate, your whole system and get some more sleep and energy. And super interesting about like your hair color changing. I know you're a hairstylist. I am too. You know what I mean? It's very interesting how like the chemistry in our bodies can really like manifest and come out like in a physical way. That's like I haven't heard that before. That's I mean, it's so great that you're like blonde again, from your
Well, it gives you a lot of PCOS. They'll complain about that. A lot will have, because of the high testosterone, they have a mustache. So they shave it and they still look like a man. They get like a 5 o'clock shadow because they got worse than me. But for me to have dark hairs on my arms, I've never had that in my life.
Mhm.
And that just started happening the past like year maybe ish.
Yeah.
So to go back blonde, yeah, I'm very happy too.
I I mean, like if you're not blonde, that's great. But like if you're naturally blonde
Yeah.
and your hair, it's like, whoa, like what's happening? So, I have heard that. And so would you, because I don't know a ton about PCOS, so I'm just curious, like, would you describe like PCOS as like the root issue being more like around gut health? Or is that, like have you noticed like getting your gut right and all of that like seems to be because I've heard like the gut is just like the
The main
culture,
source.
yeah,
Yeah.
the main source. So like,
It really is. It
mm-hmm,
really is because so my mother worked a lot as a child. So she pretty much said, if you're not gonna eat what I make you, you need to eat your own. So I ate really bad. I ate pasta, whatever, cheese toast or whatever you want to call it, grilled cheese, macaroni and cheese, you name it. There's a lot of pasta and junk. I ate no veggies really. So just eating like that for years and years, and then getting PCOS and diabetes as well, at the age of like 16, not even 16 years old. I switched my diet, and that made a big difference. But the older I got, and my body became more sensitive, and I got a lot of allergies. So this has helped with a lot of things, and um, so it does all stem from the gut,
yeah,
because especially the dark hair and stuff, that's just a big thing,
mhm,
because I did have a mustache, but it was blonde and it's starting to go away. And I feel that if I continue with my regimen, then it's going to help me more ways than one, and probably a lot more than, because I've only been doing it, a month. So the more I go through it, it's going to get better. And I know it will.
yeah, for sure. And so what you've done, so for people who are tuning in, and also if anybody is listening to this or tuning in live, I would love to hear, I know Daisy would love to hear like some comments and, or have some questions. If you have questions, let us know where you're tuning in from, so that we can connect. But so for anyone who's curious, like Daisy has been doing a 30-day transformation, right? So like completely shift her health. And so, Daisy, like, let me know. I'm curious about your experience with doing this shift, because I know that some people might be listening to this and are like, oh, well, that's good for you, but I don't think that I can do that. Or like, there's a lot of fear in making, big changes, especially when it comes around your health. You know what I mean? So I'm curious, like, how your experience has been with doing this transformation. Like,
So also with PCOS, you have insulin resistance big time. So I think a lot of doctors claim, oh, you're diabetic, and you're really not. It's just insulin resistance is put underneath diabetes. So insulin resistance is the biggest thing with PCOS. And honestly, I thought I was really scared because my sugar gets really low. I don't really eat a lot, so it gets really low really fast. So it scared me to eat so healthy on
Mhm.
this 10-day cleanse that I was not going to be able to do it because I'm always grabbing for chocolate to bring that sugar right up. But honestly, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I kept telling myself, you're going to do this for 10 days. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. And it just, oh, it was rough, but I was happy after I did it. It changed my body and my hormones and my mind so much. Your mind is tougher than we think, honestly.
Mhm.
Um, I just, people, if you're scared for insulin resistance or sugar issues, it helps balance you out. Um, the best thing too for me was with the cayenne pepper. It helped, made me feel more full.
Mhm.
So it was easier to do it. Um, but yeah, meat was hard to not eat for 10 days.
Yeah, it's
But
all like a process for sure, but definitely meat is so acidic, and so I'm sure it was causing more harm than good in some ways for you. So,
but the inflammation too, ooh, it was really went down big time.
mhm.
And that's a lot of PCOS
Yeah,
inflammation.
yeah.
So
Well, I'm so glad that thank you for coming on and like sharing your story. I know that like I've heard a lot of, again, like I personally don't have experience with PCOS, but I know quite a few people who do, and that the symptoms are no joke. You know what I mean? They're really difficult to deal with, and that there is a solution, that it really is not cured by, but like definitely the symptoms can be aided and alleviated in a lot of ways through like what we consume. You know what I mean? The things that we consume definitely play a part in how our bodies respond, and kind of giving ourselves the proper fuel for our bodies to like do their job, because our bodies are self-healing, and I
I
just love
think also like with the 10-day and also what we're getting, the nutrition, they have special PCOS diets and I've tried them all. I've tried every diet. None of them have worked at
Mhm.
all. So literally this is a godsend, that the only thing that's ever helped me with PCOS and inflammation and weight loss and hormones even. Oh my God.
Right.
My poor husband. Oh my God. One day I'm like erratic and the next I'm like, oh, happy day. But now it's leveled out, he couldn't even stand to be around me when he was. So
Yeah.
it's changed so much.
Right. Well, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. And you're right. Like this stuff is not like, it's food. It's clean, holistic food, and that's, I feel like, the thing, that it isn't just like this recipe of more things. It's just it's from the earth, like good nutritious food that our bodies can actually use, and I love that I can pronounce everything on the label. I know what all of it is, you know
Mhm.
and so I'm just so happy for you, and that you have experienced such a profound shift, and I know you have some other things going on too, and you're about to embark on another 10-day as
Mhm.
well. So that's really exciting. And I know I too have a few people that are about to do a transformation. So again, if anyone is curious to talk more about this, or is interested in doing a cleanse, or the 10-day transformation rather, to help reset their body and gut health, I would love to chat with you. I know Daisy has a lot of amazing experience to share with you. She has a lot of amazing results, and can definitely help guide you on that transformation from our own personal victories. So thanks for coming on. This was really, really fun.
It was. I want to add one more thing.
Yeah.
So I think my cabinets are 42 inches tall, which is very tall cabinets. I have 2 cabinets full of pills.
Mhm.
And honestly, I haven't touched any of them,
Whoa.
believe it or not. Yeah, it's major. I
That's,
was like dependent on at least a whole box of
yeah.
pills, and I haven't even opened that cabinet,
You haven't used.
honestly.
Whoa. That's
And major. Yeah.
that's like, you know what? That's real freedom, to have
Yeah.
like real freedom to not have to be, tied down by like having to take like a schedule of pharmaceuticals and like
Mhm.
that's real. That's amazing. I love that. So yeah. Thank you for sharing. Um, so that's it. I just wanted to thank you again for coming on. I love everything that you shared. And again, reach out to us if you want to continue this conversation or have any questions. So, everybody, have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, no. All right. We are not live anymore. Are you still there? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How was it? How did it feel? I know. I hope it's like, I don't know why I wasn't having like technical difficulties, but I've been able to like do lives before and have it not have to like bounce back and forth. Let me see what it looks like.
It says recording on my
Oh,
on
that's
my
right.
end.
I'm still recording this. Hold on, let me stop that.